without much further ado, welcome guys. This is the Asia Pro Dota League, APDL. It's a Dota 1 league, and this is a match between two sort of, the way it works is it's two teams where they draft out players. It is an in-house league, but some very well-known names in the Asian team. We've got Ky.xY, who's doing the bans and picks for the Sentinel side. We've got Xiaomon, we've got Gigolo, we've got Lalot, and we've got Pattern a lot ×3. Over on the Scourge side, we've got the captain, Lash6a. We've got Ky.xY, former Orange esports player. We've got Skynet Potom. We've got Skynet Zelda. Skynet, a very well-known Vietnamese Dota squad who have had some mixed results in the GSC. They've had some good games and some so games. Apparently some people are saying they can't hear me. Can you guys not hear me? I'm going to quickly check that. I don't believe you. Ky.xY form. Alright, you can hear me. That echo there for a second was me making sure it can be heard. If you can't hear anything, turn the stream off mute. You've got the stream muted. But anyways guys, yeah, finishing off the Scourge team, we've got Ky.xY, we've got Skynet, Potom and Zelda. As said, Skynet very well known, had some success in the Vietnamese scene as well as in the GEST. And here we go, we've got NFR, a Deparuku player. Deparuku used to be known as Veloci Hyper, and here they are under a different name as we are going to get things underway as the bans and picks are going to unravel in just a second. We're going to get things started anyways. So Ky.xY on the Sentinel team, we're going to see what he can come up with for his team. He's sort of the orange player who's been focusing mostly on Dota 1. They have got a 6-man roster where Ky.xY plays their Dota 1 matches, and the Dota 2 matches are generally played by Yamata. Yamata, who has not played Dota 1 in quite some time, as we will see. Alright, let me just get my chat back up. There we go, that's the wrong chat, that's the right chat. And we are going to get things underway now as Ky.xY taking his time with this first ban and pick. We'll see just what he wants to run with, as we will just get through these bans and picks somewhat at a hasty time. Some all chat going out. Ban Tiny first ban. Apparently Ky.xY saying, hey man, my Tiny needs to be banned or I'm going to absolutely tear through you guys with it. Ky.xY does have the first pick though, so we're going to see what he wants to go for. Ky.xY already asking, can we win this? Of course you can win this. You can always win this. We're going to see Rubik being banned as well as the Chaos Knight. We'll see what else they do want to ban out here. Ban his Tiny. Ky.xY does not want to go up against Ky.xY's Tiny by the looks of things. Ky.xY, such a great solo and carry player, as we did see Orange just beating Aeon 2-1 in a Dota 2 match where Ky.xY was to stand. So ES the third ban. Are they going to ban that Tiny? Yes, they do. They were worried about the Tiny, and Lash is saying apparently they're scared of the Tiny. So Ky.xY, no Tiny for you, unfortunately. We'll see what he wants to get instead. The first pick coming up for him. That's what he wants to get. We'll have to wait. It is going to be the winner. So we'll see that winner at a strong side lane solo, or sometimes in a duel or tri lane. One of those heroes which fits into most lineups, can be so damn freaking versatile, which is why it is such a common pick here in the Dota metagame. As we'll see what else is going to be picked up. Ancient Apparition being snatched up by the Scourge team. Lasha leading his team, and Lycan as well, slipping through the bans and picks, gets taken. So we'll see Lycan over on the Scourge side, a hero with a lot of early to mid game pushing potential. Also some nice strong right click DPS. We'll see that looking to carry through this game. But Ky.xY right off the bat, Shadow Demon and Slaughter. Slaughter, one of those heroes who can lock down the Lycanthrope and can maybe go head to head with him. We will see that being used as a sort of semi-counter there. The amp damage does make the Lycan a lot more killable. You've also got the Bash, so it sort of restricts him from going for that BKB build. He may have to go for something a bit different. Lord of Avernus, the third pick here. So some unconventional picks coming out from these players in the APDL. And we're going to see what they want to do with the second banning stage. Prophet as well as Queen of Pain being banned by the Sentinel side. Broodmother and Weaver banned by the Scourge. So the fourth pick, Ky.xY, just going to grab up one of his support heroes now. Picks up the Crystal Main, so it looks like CM and Shadow Demon going to be the two supports. Depending on how they want to do this, we could see a couple different options though. Shadow Demon can always be played as a solo, but there's some nice synergy with the Shadow Demon, with the Slaughter. You can use the Disruption, set up the Slaughter, stun, and the Crystal Main does have the two nukes, one being a disable, one being a slow, which can provide some additional backup. It is very, very powerful as a trial, or possibly even a couple dual lanes. We can see Winner and go solo. We can see the CM and Slaughter, or sorry, the Shadow Demon and Slaughter in one lane, and CM with another carry or semi-carry in a different lane. So they have got a number of different options, as we'll see just what they want to do once this fourth pick has been picked up by the Scourge team, by Lasha. And he is thinking it through. Going to just go for one of his support options. Picks up the Witch Doctor. And they've got the Lord of Avernus as well as Ancient Apparition, two heroes who can be played as supports or may just be played as a sort of semi-carry / solo role. AA, often a solo mid hero, and Lord of Avernus can be played as sort of a semi-farming, try and farm up some of those useful items for their team, whether he wants to get a pipe or just some mobility. We'll see what they want to do. Clockwork, the last pick, Ky.xY, gets another strong mid-game hero. And they're feeling the Clockwork here, and that is a hero not seen all that much, as we will see the last pick now coming up for the Scourge team. What is Lash6a going to go with here? Chewing through a bit of his time and now thinking things through. They've got the Lycan giving them some right-click damage. Maybe we're going to go for some sort of mid-game nuking hero. I mean, we're seeing Queen of Pain being banned out. Maybe a hero like Lash6a, something, give them some firepower in the mid-game, because right now they've got Witch Doctor and Ancient Apparition, which are, I mean, they're fairly strong. I mean, they've got some presence there. The AA can snipe heroes in the side lanes, but come those big 5-on-5 clashes, those are two heroes which aren't always going to shine. So we'll see what they want to last pick here. They've got the Lord of Avernus, so they've got a lot of survivability in these team fights. With the Lord of Avernus, the Cask as well, and the Witch Doctor heal will provide them with that survivability. As we are going to see Lycan apparently going into the jungle, Abaddon and Witch Doctor lane. So Lash6a giving me some inside information into what they want to pick and ban. As we will see the Lycan, not the Lycan, Lycan in the jungle, the Lord of Avernus, so played as a semi-farmer, and we'll see just how they want to do this with the LOA plus Witch Doctor lane. AA is going to be stalling up that middle lane. The Sentinel side, Ky.xY, probably going to be something a bit more standard there, as we will see. I mean, they've got a few different solo heroes with Clockwork and Winra. They're probably going to be their two solos, the CM, Shadow Demon, and Slardar, likely to be that tri lane. And we will see the last pick now coming up. It is going to be the Juggernaut. Why not? Unero going to go into the hands of the Captain Lash6a. Going to put all the pressure on his own shoulders, as Ky.xY going to be playing that Lycan. Going to be heading into that jungle. We've got NFR playing the solo mid Ancient Apparition. And we will have Witch Doctor and Lord of Avernus. The dual, I believe it's going to be a dual lane. So we'll see those two heroes going to that bottom lane, and they are going to be the two teammates Skynet. So good to put those two Skynet players in the same lane. There will be some good synergy between them. As I will just have a quick check. It does seem maybe some in-game sounds are a bit loud. Actually, no, okay. Looking okay, I would say. As there we go. All right, so Sentinel, what are they going to go with? It looks like Winra Ky.xY immediately heading towards the middle lane. We'll probably see Clockwork heading up top with this tri-lane, the CM, Slardar, and Shadow Demon heading towards that bottom lane. A very powerful tri-lane there, as Clockwork with that early ring of protection will be going for a fast Bassa ring. Juggernaut going to be soloing up the top lane. And the LOA and Witch Doctor at bottom will be in for a tough time, especially if they're up against a tri-lane, which it does look like it. Shadow Demon and Slardar already heading towards the bottom lane. And Crystal Maiden not yet revealed where she wants to go. Could go top with the Clockwork, but I'd say it's very likely that Crystal Maiden will be completing this tri-lane in the bottom lane. Apparently Potom says, oh, first time I played Witch Doctor. And that's what happens when you spend too many games playing Potom or the Mirana. Got to be able to play a versatile amount of heroes, as this is going to be a Witch Doctor in his hands this game, as we will see the siren sounding, and now Crystal Maiden will be picked up. Observer Wards and the Smoke heading towards the bottom lane. Mid lane you've got Windrunner up against the Ancient Apparition, played by NFR. Fairly even matchup there between those two heroes. Windrunner does have slightly better creep clearing abilities, can use that power shot spam, and then go look to get some runes in the side lanes and help him out there. Top lane you've got this solo Juggernaut up against the Clockwork. So this is a lane where Juggernaut can do okay, in fact. I mean, he shouldn't be put under too much pressure. The rocket spam will sort of harass him down, but he's got two sets of tangos, the salves as well. Bottom lane right off the bat, Clockwork and Lord of, sorry, not Clockwork, Witch Doctor and Lord of Avernus run into a bit of trouble here, but it looks like they will be okay, as the Slardar farming away. We've got some pesky, zoom mode being put in. Never did like zoom mode. It just seems like you're too far away from the actual action. I do like the normal mode, but this is going to be, we'll cope with the zoom mode. We'll man up. Mid lane, Windrunner up against Ancient Apparition. As said, Windrunner, I mean, Ancient Apparition does have some nice last thing, does have the cold feet to use to harass and push the lane back. We get to have a quick sound check. This sound effects volume is very, very loud, guys. There we go, that's a lot better. So Windrunner, I mean, can be pushed back with the cold feet, but all in all, the power shot gives Windrunner slightly better lane control, as well as the ability to go for that bottle, get those runes, and really push out the lane when needed to make sure he can get those runes. Top lane, Juggernaut already taking a lot of harass. That's what you probably want to see from this Clockwork in a 1v1 matchup, making Juggernaut stay on his toes as bottom lane. The disruption goes down on the Shadow Demon himself, using it somewhat defensively by the looks of things. as Lycan is going to be in that jungle, is going to have more or less free farm at the moment. Shouldn't be put under too much pressure. Has gone for an early battering with some clarities. Jug at top. Oh, could find a kill on this Clockwork early on. Clockwork in a bit of trouble here. Jug looking for this. Does have a spin. Is going to use it. Clockwork just going to try fight his way out. Right clicking away. But it's going to be Jug. Oh, the creep kills. This is close. Jug pops the salve. It does get cancelled maybe. But First Blood is actually at bottom lane. The tri-lane picks up the kill on the Witch Doctor. Was not, well, actually I was kind of expecting the First Blood to be at bottom, but the action at top lane did distract me. I thought Jug had that kill. He decided to back off. The creep damage was going to be too much for him by the looks of things, so the back off may be the right decision to make there as Crystal Maiden gets the First Blood at bottom lane. There's an early flying courier going to be coming up into play, and that's going to help out the Sentinel team a lot early on. As now this LOA and Witch Doctor dual lane going to be forced back a bit here. Mid lane winner getting harassed down quite a lot early on by an Ancient Apparition. Ky.xY 6-3, 9-5 on AA, so AA with a much better start here. As we will see what is going on top lane. So much action. Rocket's going to start flying in now. This is going to hurt the Jug. He's going to get punished quite hard, although Clockwork only with the 4 creeps and 4 denies. 5 and 6 on the Jug. Jug slightly better off there. Crystal Maiden gets caught out. Lord of Avernus goes hunting. The Banish, though, going to help keep this Crystal Maiden alive. We'll see a salve up. And Crystal Maiden even turning around, looking to come back in with some aggression here. Lord of Avernus, ooh, doing some damage here. There will be a stun coming in soon. Slardar going to stun both. Nice stun from him. They want this Lord of Avernus, as we will see a Nova going down as well. There's no Frostbite. CM still only level 1. Going for the body block. Crystal Maiden, no, not going to get it. The cast coming out from Witch Doctor. Going to put this Shadow Demon in a lot of trouble. Shadow Demon down to 30 HP. Witch Doctor maybe one more right click. Could have got that kill there, but did not manage to do so. And another salve up going to come as Jug at top. What is he going to be going for? With fast bottle, fast ring of health, probably just that ring of health. Yes, he's just going to have that ring of health now. Actually, no, picks up some boots. Had enough gold for the ring of health, but decides the boots with a TP scroll is going to be the way to go. Interesting to see him pick up this TP so early on. He's heading back to base. Maybe wants to heal up. He is level 5. And will be coming back, TPing back to this top lane as Clockwork already forced back. Clockwork actually did go down there. So Jug managed to pick up a kill. We did not catch that one. Too much action going bottom and top lane. Mid lane has been a bit static so far as Windrunner, 16 creeps, 15 for AA. Bit of a farming war going on at the moment. And here we do see a smoke gank coming in from the Sentinel side. Ky.xY wants to get a kill here. There's a Banish. We will see a CM, probably a Nova and a Frostbite to follow it up. There we go. Who's going to get the last hit? It is going to be the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden gets her second kill of the game. Shadow Demon backing off at the moment. And now Scourge at this bottom lane will find some space to farm. They can use this as a bit of an opportunity to get some farm going their way. But at the moment, Clockwork at top, the early death on him is going to hurt him. Jug has TP back in, has got that magic wand. That's going to help deal with that rocket spam. He's going to have some mana and HP regen as Lash6a off to a great start in this top lane. We'll be looking to get that level 6 and then maybe look to go in again, get some more kills as he is slightly ahead of XP. He had to walk back to base and TP back in. That's going to slow down his leveling a bit, but with that kill, he's still ahead, only just, but he will get to level 6 slightly before Clockwork and then probably go looking to go on the hunt, get some more kills. Mid lane, Windrunner has gone for the early bottle, has bottled up a DD rune in fact. AA going for a bottle as well, deciding that maybe he can get some runes as well. As Windrunner will have a lot better ability to get those runes with the power shot spam. You can push out those lanes. And here we go, Jug, level 6 is now up. He has got both combo and Clockwork, I think recognizing that, decides to play fairly far back. Jug goes hunting in. No, he's going to go in for this. His Clockwork at boots doesn't actually look like it. Jug should be able to get this kill. He can use the ultimate. No, he's going to... Oh, he's not going to get quite the right follow. He does get cogged in. Jug going to get this kill, but can he escape? I don't actually think so. The Omni Slash, he did get a bit lucky there. It hit the Clockwork twice. There was a creep wave there, but he got the double hit with the Omni Slash. If that had only hit Clockwork once, he would have in fact died, but Lady Luck was on his side. He got the kill there. Did pay for it. Crystal Maiden, 3 kills unanswered. Nice play from Crystal Maiden's bottom lane. They do go in. They get a kill on the Witch Doctor again. This dual lane being very powerful. And now Slardar and Shadow Demon want more. They're going to get this Lord of Avernus. Can he deny himself with a heal? Doesn't look like he will. Shadow Demon, double kill. Great play from the Shadow Demon, as we will see elsewhere. Lycan, where you at, Lycan? How you farming? Level 5 does have a Mask of Death, Quelling Blade, and Bassarin getting closer and closer to that Vlad's, and it looks like Juggernaut going to take over this bottom lane, go up against the tri lane, does have that spin as an escape mechanism, and Lord of Avernus will go towards that top lane, try get some farm up there with the Witch Doctor and put some pressure onto this solo Clockwork who will struggle against the dual lane. Whereas Jug at bottom will get... we're going to see a Banish going. He's immediately going to spin. Just use that to clear out some creeps by the looks of things. Slardar is level 6 now. Can put the amp damage down. and will do so, which will make Jug have to play very cautiously here at this bottom lane. And top lane, Clockwork finding some farm going his way. Looks to be doing alright for the moment. Here we see a great shackle shot. Ky.xy on mid. Can they get this kill? There's a Nova and a Frostbite. Ancient Apparition trading hits there. Will be a win run. Pops down the ultimate. He wants the kill on Ky.xy. Ky.xy with the win run will survive this by the looks of things. Takes another tower hit, but has enough HP. Will not shatter. And they can pop the bottle as well as the magic wand. Although it doesn't look like there will be any rune up. I believe he just got the 6-minute rune. Lycan now, level 6. Bottom lane, we do see Juggernaut 2 and 1, as he did dive a bit too far for that second kill, but now his teammate, the Lord of Avernus, taking the safer lane at top, going for a battering with a magic wand, and Clockwork level 7, just trying to get some farm going his way, maybe trying to get up those early arcane boots, as we will see. Windrunner 37, 38, 39 creep kills, great farm on Ky.xy so far in this middle lane, whereas Ancient Apparition, only the 20 creep kills. That's the hard lane for AA to go up against the Windrunner, simply because of that power shot. And Windrunner will have much better control over those runes. As here we can see AA, Ice Blast goes in, just going to sort of harass away at Ky.xy. And we will see Ky.xy force back a bit. He's going to be looking for that 8-minute rune probably to get back some HP and mana regen. But top lane, here comes Slider looking for Zelda. Lord of Avernus in trouble. One rocket goes down. The amp damage is there. Slider will go down here. And the kill does go to the... Sorry, not Slider. What am I talking about? Slider gets the kill. It's the Zelda, the Lord of Avernus, who will go down there, as there's nothing he can do on his own at that lane, as we will see Jug and Witchlock at bottom there. Maybe going to look for a kill on this Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden with a killing spree. This is going to be a very useful kill. They get the ward down. Juggernaut going on the hunt. Does get Novin and Frostbin, and this is not looking good for CM. Can TP out. He's going to try. So is there an ulti? There we go. Ulti and cast. Jug ends the killing streak. Gets 275 gold. Great kill there. That's a important kill. As elsewhere, Lycan going for Roche, level 7. We're going to see him probably able to take this out. They've got the cold bit being popped as well, and that's going to help Lycan solo this Roshan, although AA providing some additional damage from the high ground. Great play from NFR. Bottom lane, Slider 1 and 1 is coming in, making sure Jug does not get too much from him. He's already 3 and 1 with 25 creep kills. Not a massive CS, but those kills, and he did have a tough lane, is going to help him out. The highest CS appears to be on Ky.xy at 45 creep kills. But what they don't know is that Lycan is in fact soloing away at Roshan. Will get that Aegis and will get his entire team a big chunk of gold, especially to Lycan, who will get the bonus gold for killing Roshan. Lord of Avernus still trying to farm at this top lane. He is struggling. 16 CS and the 2 deaths. Clockwork, despite the 2 deaths, has managed to get 34 creep kills, as Roshan should go down now. And it looks like, yes, they will. And aim CM, that's a good call. CM is always going to be food any day of the week, as Jug does get amped up. Can use that spin. It should get rid of the amp damage, although you can use amp while he's spinning, but if you do spin, you will dispel that. Aegis now up on Lycan, as we will see Jug looking maybe for some more blood at this bottom lane to be spilled. Gets amped up again. Crystal Maiden hiding in the jungle as mid lane. We do see Shadow Demon and Windrunner getting a tier 1 tower, as AA forced to back off. Maybe going to drop an ultimate at this bottom lane to help kill this side of the cast. Bouncing around. Slider. Oh, not going to be able to go in with that great cast. A bit of luck there, bouncing back to the Slider multiple times, as we will see Juggernaut continuing to try and farm at this bottom lane. Maybe going to look for another opening on this Crystal Maiden. I think the ulti will be on cooldown for Jug, as he does get Frostbin. Going to pop the spin. Slider not able to chain the stuns in time. Slider in a bit of trouble. AA is there as well. Slider should go down. One more right click, as Deparuku's NFR picks up the kill. AA is going to get that kill. The Lycan Wolves are there. Clockwork needs to be careful. He does have those arcane boots. They're not going to help him tank up. They will help him spam away. He misses the hook shot. Oh, that would have spelled doom for either Witch Doctor or Jug, but he did in fact miss that. He has got some backup now, but these Lycan Wolves still doing a lot of damage. That is the call. Lash6a does not want to have any of this at this bottom lane, and it looks like they will back off, as we will see Crystal Maiden helping clean up some of those wolves there. Windrunner already has a mech. Great farm from Ky.xy. No deaths on him. 0-0 with 61 creep kills. Fantastic farm, as Lycan and Lord of Avernus going to be pushing away at this top lane, trying to sort of punish this Sentinel team, Ky.xy team. We're going to call it Team Ky.xy. The current Orange player. He currently does play with Orange Esports for their Dota 1 squad, and he was just a stand-in for their Dota 2 team. So he's on their roster. He is part of Orange Esports. Ky.xy's team looking to sort of pressure this bottom tier 1 tower, but they are going to suffer a tier 1 tower at top if they're not careful. Lycan just focusing it down, not going to get stunned. He does have the amp damage on him, as he does look to do a bit of right-click damage here. The tower, though, right-clicking him down. Uh-oh, Slider going in, looking for a stun. The shield does get rid of the amp damage, but it gets recasted. Crystal Maiden looking for this kill, but the ulti is there. Lycan going to go on the hunt now. Wants this Slider. Not going to happen though, as the tower being focused down by some wolves. Lycan though on the back foot. Another TP coming in. It's the Shadow Demon. They're not going to latch on. They're not going to find any kills though, as Winran is still soloing away at this bottom lane. Going to try to get this tier 1 tower. Top lane, we do see the Crystal main with the Slider and Clockwork. Playing things as safe as possible. They don't want to get too caught out here. Lycan does not have ulti at the moment, but still those wolves can do a lot of damage. Lycan now up to level 9 as well. We'll see if he wants to go for the BKB build, or maybe even just go into that Necro book, as Jug at mid still farming away. How much farm has he got? Sitting on 2k gold. What is he going to buy at the moment? I mean, has enough gold for the boots of travel, but I think first iron boots of travel not. Here we go. First iron boots of travel for Juggernaut. Going to go for the movement speed as well as that global presence. He can TP anywhere on the map. And he's going to be looking to do that almost right away. Windrunner at bottom, trying to get this T1 tower. Going to try to prevent this Windrunner from getting the deny, but Windrunner needs to be careful. There's the TP. It's coming from Brown. Is there going to be a backup TP? Windrunner wants this tower. The cold feet is there. Windrunner gets the tower. He's going to get bitten. Yes, he does. Is there a TP? It's coming from Juggernaut. The AA ultimate. Windrunner in all kinds of trouble. Jug pops down the ulti. Gets the kill. Nice gank there. Great use of the boots of travel. Although they didn't get the tower tonight. So Windrunner still got the tower kill. But all in all, Ky.xy going to be pretty happy with his farm, although not happy about that death. Don't understand. Ky.xy, this is just an in-house league. Ky.xy is currently playing for just an in-house match here. This is pro players playing in this APDL. This is the Asia Pro Dota League, which is sponsored by Ezone Dubai. As we will see Ancient Apparition in a lot of trouble bottom lane. Crystal main with the Clockwork. They're looking for a revenge kill. He wants his Crystal main. One more right click. He has got this DD rune doing a lot of damage, but it looks like CM will escape, and Clockwork should have enough damage. Does get the kill. CM so close to going down. We'll wander back to Founder now to try heal up, as Lycan should be able to get this top tier 1 tower. The Wolves are there providing some additional DPS, as the tower deny not going to happen. Scourge gets the tower kill. Lycan could even go on the hunt here. Shadow Demon has already used the disruption. And Lycan getting another tower kill in his favor. What is he going to be going for? He has picked up some treads, now up to 650 gold. So maybe just buying those treads. Not yet. I believe he just bought those treads. But bottom lane, we do see Slider Clockwork teaming up, taking out the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor caught out in the wrong position at the wrong time. Slider, treads, trying to build up that Vanguard. Sitting on 41 creeps, does have 2 deaths and just the 1 kill. Not the best farm for him. Juggernaut, on the other hand, finding some free farm bottom. Hits level 11. That is a big important level for him, as we will see the level 2 ultimate coming out. You get the additional 2 slashes. I think it's 5 slashes with the level 2 ulti. A lot more damage, and as his stats come up, you'll get the additional hits in between slashes as well. So he's gone for a lot of points in stats. He has got +3, +4, +5 to all stats, but it looks like he's got 4 points in stats with the max spin, so not going for the max crit or the max healing ward as of yet, although he does have 1 or 2 points in that crit, as you can tell, as he did just hit a big crit on one of those creeps here. Slider at top, trying to finish off that Vanguard. Gigolo up to 1300 gold, can buy that now, unless he wants to just go for that Blink Dagger as fast as possible. Windrunner at bottom lane, 77 creeps in just 14.5 minutes. Ky.xy, great play from him. The Crystal main, the support, lurking around in the jungle. We'll see if he can maybe try and find someone to kill at that bottom lane, but mid lane is where Team Lasher want to push, as the 2 Skynet players, Potom and Zelda, with Deparuku's NFR, are just clearing this out as fast as possible. But here goes Windrunner. Shackle shot. Finds Jug and Lord of Avernus. We'll see a power shot to back it up. Jug looking to go in. The heal from Lord of Avernus. And here comes another TP. Jug finds 2. Crystal main and Clockwork both taking so much damage. The mech up is going to help them out. And a TP out from Jug. Smart decision there, but it gets cancelled. Jug in trouble. Jug goes down. Great counterplay coming out from Ky.xy's team. The mech saving the Clockwork and Crystal main. It was a great Jug ulti, but not enough damage. The mech as well, and they're going to lose Zelda. 2 kills going in Ky.xy's favor, as the overextension from Lord of Avernus as well as Ancient Apparition getting out. They needed that AA ultimate. If they had an AA ultimate as well, that, as you can see, it was all about that mecha. The mech saving them from the spin. Otherwise, things would have gone very different, but the A ultimate was not quite there, as we will see. Slider, no Vanguard up on him. Is it going to be a Blink Dagger? Almost has enough, just 100 away from it. I think Slider will be just going straight for the Blink Dagger here. Gigolo wants that item, as we will see them going on the hunt. Lycan is in the trees here, does have the Aegis. Has he been spotted out? Crystal Maiden taking a lot of damage. Is Lycan going to summon some more wolves here? He is a bit low in mana. It looks like he is going to play it safe. There's 4 heroes right there. AA, where is the ultimate? TP coming in from Jug. Lycan goes in, summons some wolves. Jug spin, and here comes the AA ultimate as Crystal Maiden gonna go down. Great little play there, but Jug in all kinds of trouble. He's TP'd into a shackle shot. He's being purred, taking a lot of damage. Slider stunned. He goes down in return, and now Lycan going to have to just get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of dodge. The shield, though, comes at just the right time, gets rid of the amp damage, and now Lycan goes chasing back in, gets shackled, and his ulti about to expire as well. The rocket coming in, doing a lot of damage to Witch Doctor and Lycan. Witch Doctor, one power shot, will finish him off. A couple right clicks. Clockwork is there. Clockwork gets the kill, and now Lycan on the back foot does have this Aegis, but he's gone down as Ky.xy. Some great play. Has picked up those arcane boots, and now looking for more blood. Will shackle this Lycan, as Lycan should go down. Does get shielded up. He gets a kill, though. Ky.X takes out this Slider before going down. The shield helping him get that kill. Slider, though, amped up, will pop the magic wand on the run. Is there enough damage to take him out? Needs maybe a shackle shot. Not going to come, though. And these Lycan Wolves going to force a mech out of Ky.xy, as we will see him back off with his teammates. 2 left alive. They did lose to Slider. And Crystal Maiden, I believe, did go down to A. Ultimate has TP'd bottom. Top defend this, where AA is currently sitting. Yes, Infinity Query. This is Orange's Ky.xy. This is a game from the Asian Pro Dota League, the APDL. It is sponsored by Ezone as well. Lash6a finds a Clockwork. I believe that must have been an ulti there. Yep, Jug did pop an ultimate, and now he's looking for more. Looking at this win round, we do see Shadow Demon going down, and I think Ky.xy's team have overextended a bit this top lane. Ky.xy looking for an escape. He gets away from the cold feet, and it looks like they won't be able to chase down this win run as well. TPs could come in at any time, and here we go. Win run going to start trading hits with the win run as well. Could even look for a shackle into a power shot here. Jug, though, goes turning around, looking for a spin. Not going to happen. He does have those boots of trouble. Going to give him a lot of movement speed if he can get close enough to get that spin damage. Bottom lane. Crystal Maiden forced to back off. Those Lycan Wolves doing a lot of damage, and Lycan wants to get this tier 1 tower. If he can get some more towers going his way, maybe even get the next Roshan, he's going to be looking pretty good, pretty peachy in terms of gold and farm, as we will see Lycan at this bottom lane picking up a Staff of Wizardry. We'll be going for the Necrobook build, not for the BKB. I like this build, especially against heroes like Slider, who are very mana dependent. Has gone for a Blink Dagger, which will chew through even more mana, as we will see him taking out a Siege Wagon and trying to get up some more items at this middle lane. Juggernaut, where is that next item? Probably going to be a Lothar's Edge. He has picked up the Quarterstaff. It looks like we will be seeing a Lothar's Lycan at bottom. Amp damage goes down. He's just going to use the ultimate just to escape as his tier 1 bottom tower. Oh, is it deniable? It's on 130. I don't think that's deniable. It needs to be at 129. Sitting on 130 is not... Actually, yeah, 130 is deniable. Okay, 130 can be denied. 131 cannot. So 10% is the deny range. And if it's sitting on exactly 10%, you can deny it, as Slider does just there. Probably going to finish off that Vanguard. Now he has a Blink Dagger. Only with 400 gold at the moment, though. Will still need a bit of farm as Clockwork. Looking around. Rocket finds the Lycan. Not going to see a hook shot, as those Lycan Wolves will be able to block anything coming in. And Roshan now has respawned. Will we see Lycan looking to take that again? But both teams will know this. They'll see this is up and want to try and make something happen and prevent the Lycan from doing that, as the Rocket goes flying in just to scout things out. And I imagine Ky.xy will be ready with a TP squad. He's got a TP, he's got 4 stuff. He's going to be TPing in mid as soon as Lycan gets spotted at Roshan. Although Lycan has smoked on in. Is there going to be another Rocket coming out soon to scout this out? Shadow Demon may try to pop down a poison. They do scout out with a Rocket here. We may see a potential clash. Witch Doctor on the high ground. It looks like Lycan going to back off here. Ky.xy still at top, just trying to pressure this tier 1 tower. Make the best of this situation. We'll drop down the power shot, as here we go. The engagement is there. There's no win run. I don't think they want to do this, but Ky.X has been killed by Roshan. Lycan gets denied. Nice play from him, although he did end up going down. Jug, the ulti, going around, bouncing around. The disruption going to keep Shadow Demon alive a bit longer. Down goes the Slider. Potom getting the last hit. By Potom, I do mean the Witch Doctor. His name is just Potom. As we do see Ancient Apparition and Jug looking for more blood. They get 2 kills, and they deny the kill on the Lycan using Roshan. They're not going to be able to get Roshan on their own. They do give up a tier 1 tower at top. Win run at making sure of that. Force up and mech. Ky.xy 115 creep kills at just 20 minutes in. Great play from the Orange esports player there. As we will see a Crystal Maiden AA ultimate. Gonna miss the Crystal Maiden just narrowly. Otherwise that may be a kill, but what a shackle. Ky.xy gets a kill. It's actually going to go to the Crystal Maiden with that Nova, and now LOA in trouble. Pops a TP scroll. Actually, the ultimate cancels his TP. Now he's on the run. He's regenerated a lot of HP, but it's not going to be enough. The shackle shot is there, and the focus fire going to finish off the Lord of Avernus. Winner with plenty of mana with this Arcane Boots, Force Up, and Bottle, and they're looking for more Clockwork. Hook shot finds the AA, who's already used up the Force Up, can knock it out of the cogs, wanted to save that Force Up, and he will go down as well. Great play from Clockwork, as well as Windrunner latching together some kills, and now they're going to find themselves looking to go on the front foot as they may even try steal Roshan from that Lycan, who's already tried a couple times to get Roshan. It is a level 2 amp damage. Slaughter just scouting it out, making sure Lycan is not in there. Lycan is in fact in the enemy jungle. Scouts out this Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon popping down Observer Ward. Down goes the Disruption. Shadow Demon needs to be careful here. Lycan could almost go on the offensive, although he has not finished off his Necrobook as of yet. He's got the recipe, still needs that Belt of Giant Strength, which he is 200 gold away from at the moment. See, I'm going to buy some more wards up. As, yeah, man, I'm still in the chat. I can't actually chat away as I do have to control this camera and do many other fun things. But right now, guys, I'm just keeping an eye on what you guys are saying in there, although most of my attention is, of course, focused on this game. A lot of action so far, 22 minutes, 17-4, so definitely some kills and also some very interesting picks coming out from these Asian Dota players here in the APDL. As Juggernaut has finished off his Lothars, he's going on the hunt. He has not been spotted. Slaughter, the ant damage can only come once you see him. There goes the Omni Slash, Clockwork and Shadow Demon. A lot of damage being done. The A ultimate comes a bit late. The mech has already been popped, but Shadow Demon will drop to the spin. And Clockwork in trouble. The cast still bouncing around. Looks like it's a level 4 cast. Clockwork, will he shatter? He's got enough HP with that Vanguard, I believe, to survive this. But Slaughter, does he have enough HP? It does not look like it. He's going to go down to a Maledict. 2 kills for the Scourge team. Shackle Shot finds Witch Doctor. Can Windrunner finish him off? Windrunner, Ky.xY forced to go running. Doesn't have that mech up anymore, as he does pop a magic wand. He's used up all his bottle charges. Going to throw in a power shot from afar, but 2 Sentinel Heroes are lost, as Deparuka are saying go. They want this Roshan. They've got the Necrobook. They go forcing in here. And it looks like they will get this Roshan. Ky.xY is nearby there. Shackle Shot not going to land, but they do get a hook shot. It cancels. I believe it cancelled his spin or something there. Jug, though, gets his Lothars off, and now is going to finish off the Clockwork. The cast doing so much damage. Not so much damage, but doing absolute wonders for the Juggernaut, who managed to get those last hits off. And now Juggernaut looking for more, trying to go in here. The Witch Doctor ultimate going to bounce around, just find some illusions. Witch Doctor going to go down to a power shot, non-stop aggression. Ky.xY picks up his 3rd kill. He's on a killing streak, trying to get out of this cold feet. Needs to be careful to avoid the A ultimate. Meanwhile, Juggernaut picks up a mega kill, finishes off the Crystal Main, TP's out, and now Windrunner will be on the back foot now. Has popped the mech and the magic wand. We will heal up a lot of that missing HP as mid lane. Slaughter looking for this Lycan. The banish, the stun. Lycan goes down. Does have that Aegis though. And we will see him go down a second time, I imagine, as the Shackle Shot not going to land as of yet. The stun from Slaughter with the amp damage. So much physical damage. And we will see another kill there going down on that Lycan, as Nick X not having the easiest time. Slaughter, such a great hero to have up against a hero like Lycan. Am I sleeping? No, I'm not sleeping. What are you talking about, Infinity? And Jug at mid spinning does get amped up. That's the problem. You can get amped while spinning. You can't rely on it for pure magical immunity. But this Lord of Avernus, great hero to have against a slider. You can, every time you use the amp damage, you can use that shield, get rid of it. As long as Lord of Avernus does have the mana pool to support that, which he hasn't got arcane boots. He's got a magic wand and some earned and a battering. So a fair bit of mana regen there. But at the moment, we will see Jug going on the hunt. He's got this Lothars. He's building what looks to be a Sanjin Yasha. He goes in. There's a gem up on Shadow Demon. He doesn't want to be picked off. Gem is up. Shadow Demon's pointing it out, and it looks like he knows that Jug may be coming in. Jug, yep, scouting it out. And that, as a Jug, when the other team get a gem, if you've got a Lothar, you want to know before that you get caught out. And we will see. Do I even sleep? I do sleep sometimes, but not often. Here we go. Jug trying to come in from back foot. He wants to get this Shadow Demon. He's got the gem. He's saying go. They're charging in. Jug gonna... Oh, he just knocked off the ulti. And if he did, Shadow Demon could have gone for a defensive banish as well. But Shadow Demon caught out. Will lose the gem. Great play coming from the Scourge team here. Skynet Zelda. We're going to see... Where is the gem? No, Slaughter picked it up. They were not on the point with that, as Juggernaut pops off an ultimate. Crystal Maiden with the Ghost Scepter. But it's going to be Clockwork who pays the price. Does go down. Crystal Maiden does end up going down anyways. Windrunner pick up an ultimate orb. Is trying to build up that Sheepstick. And we are going to see 3 Sentinel Heroes go down. As Juggernaut says, where's that gem at? We killed the Shadow Demon. How did they walk away with it, as Slaughter has that gem? Although, yep, they do realize. And they do get a T1 tower out of it. Windrunner, big damage going onto the Witch Doctor. But this Lord of Avernus, I'm liking this Lord of Avernus pick. And we will see him keep heroes alive. Great against the Shackle Shots. Great against the amp damage. And maybe even a couple towers. Going to go to the Scourge team here. Shackle Shot finds Lash6a. Lash6a, though, level 16. Has a level 3 ultimate at this point in the game. And Windrunner forced to use that Windrunner. Try to get out. Slaughter on the high ground. Does have the blink and stun. May go in. Stun going to hit 2. Prevents the Witch Doctor ultimate. And now Lord of Avernus will probably have to use that ultimate to get out of this one. Although Windrunner taking a lot of damage. The mech gets popped. So does the 4-star. Windrunner will survive. Gets down up to back into his base as TP's coming in. Jug helps finish off that tier 2 tower. Lord of Avernus on the back foot now. He is very low. He pops the ultimate. The stun going down. Don't want to do too much damage to the Lord of Avernus to help him heal up. He will go down anyways. Runs in looking for this Crystal Maiden. Gets cogged. Will go down. Sentinel. They fight back. This game very back and forth. 21 kills apiece. Things are absolutely on par at the moment between these two teams. Although the Scourge team managing to chain together a few tower kills and Jug managing to get some decent farm. 82 creep kills. Going to find some more at bottom lane. 10 kills, 3 deaths. As Windrunner is the most farm for the Sentinel team. 4 kills, 1 death, 132 creep kills at the moment. Quick look at the scoreboard. Elsewhere we do see 50 creep kills around on Clockwork. 83 on Slater, who does have the Blink, Gem, and Vanguard. Over elsewhere on the Scourge team, we do see 69 creeps on Lycan with 75 neutrals, and Lord of Avernus just 37 creep kills there. Not the best farm on him. As we will see the Scourge team slow things down a bit, play it a bit safer, and we'll see how they want to do this, what they want to do to make sure they can keep this league going their way. They've got the pushing power from the Lycan. Juggernaut being very aggressive, getting some nice kills for his team as Lycan Necrobook 3 is up. That's going to be very, very powerful, especially if you can get it on some of these low mana pool heroes like Slater. If he doesn't have mana for his Blink stun, he is not all that useful in these fights. They are going to go for a fast smoke here. It looks like they're just going to reveal themselves on this tower though, so not maybe the best smoke here, although they do catch a few by surprise. We are very low here. Pops the mech. Already though, half HP. Juggernaut wants to go in. They've got the gem though. Jug needs to be careful as Slater could be caught out here. The cold feet not going to latch on. He has popped the sprint. Juggernaut going to go chasing for Slater. Oh, Slater trying to hide in the Roach Pit as Slater going to miss the stun here. Jug still looking for Slater, but the action is happening at mid lane. Lord of Avernus looking for this Windrunner as Jug is going to forget chasing. He's coming back towards mid lane. Crystal Maiden in all kinds of trouble. The spin is there. Lord of Avernus gets a kill with the Death Coil, and now they are on the chase. This Necrobook 3 helping provide a bit of a buffer, some additional DPS. Lycan, the Wolves, really punishing this Windrunner, and that fight was all over the place. AA ultimate, gonna go looking for Windrunner, not gonna find him. Juggernaut, the spin, the Omni Slash hits mostly, creeps unfortunately. It was a level 3 ultimate. Sanj is up now for the Juggernaut, and not gonna latch on to too many kills here. The Shadow effect is on the Shadow Demon. Windrunner so low, pops the mech, but he needs to be careful. If he gets caught out, as Clockwork does get a cog just to slow down this push, and there's a lot of damage coming in. Needs to get away from that cold feet, does manage to do so. The healing ward though, the Scourge team, this pushing power is becoming a bit overwhelming. The Necrobook is on cooldown though, which is going to make this push get slowed down a bit, and they are going to back off, but their Shackle Shot finds the Lycan. He gets shielded though. That gets rid of the Demonic Purge and the Shackle Stun. Great play from Lord of Avernus. A pick that is proven to be very, very effective here, and it looks like Deparuku saying, let's turn this around. We can go in. The Crystal Maiden is nice and squishy, and in goes Slater with a blink, a stun. The Shackle Shot finds one, although it does get negated by another shield. Witch Doctor ultimate bouncing around, doing some damage here, as they will see Windrunner, Clockwork, and Slater all down, but getting very low here. Lycan pops the ultimate, trying to find this Slater. Slater does have a blink up soon, will maybe have to blink out. Mech being popped again. Lycan, Shackle Shot, not latching in on him. He's got the Necrobook soon. He must. AA getting healed up again. Lord of Avernus keeping everyone alive. Does have that mech up now as well. Probably wants to pop that soon, unless it's on cooldown. Does pop the ultimate, in fact. As we are seeing Sentinel go on the offensive again. Both teams taking turns going on the offensive. Juggernaut amped up. In a bit of trouble. The spin, the TP. Is there a bash? There's no sign of the cogs. Not going to cancel it. And Juggernaut gets home. Gets back to safety. So much aggression, so few kills. I cannot believe how few heroes are actually dying in these team fights as Slater at bottom finds the AA. This should be a kill. Windrunner is there as well. AA just going to throw down an ultimate and some cold feet. Recognizing there's nothing he can do. Deparuku's NFR goes down as Ky.xY picks up another kill. Must be getting close to that sheepstick. Sitting on 2.8k gold. Only about 800 gold away from that sheepstick, as we will see Slater trying to farm up some neutrals. Maybe get a BKB at this point. Something to help him get some more survivability, some more damage. As we will see Lord of Avernus building towards a pipe. Get up those great utility items. They've got the mech. They want a pipe as well, and they want to get down some more towers. Only one outer tower remaining in this bottom lane. As that Lycan will be looking to make short work of that. Juggernaut about to finish off his Sanj and Yasha. As he has got enough gold for that 100 more gold, and he will have it. As Nick X, the calls are saying, you're Nick X, how can we lose? He has got that Ogre Axe building towards a BKB at this point in the game. And we're going to see him just wander off of those neutrals. He's fine with the Ancients. Maybe even going to wait for the next Roshan to spawn before they look to do anything too risky. As you can see, breaking into the base is proven to be quite hard. Those Shackle Shots can be very deadly, especially when Lycan does not have a BKB. If he gets shackled and chain stunned, he will go down very quickly, especially with the amp damage on that Slater. He needs a BKB, but at the same time, that Necrobook is such a useful item to have, as we will see Windrunner marching forward down this middle lane. Sheepstick is going to be up in about 500 gold on him as well. And AA Ultimate going to try to slow things down. The Necrobook is there. Going to go just on this Clockwork, try and drain away a lot of his money. He does have those Arcane Boots. Maybe find a better target if he did find that Slider. Slider has that gem up, as the Necrobook being a bit of a pain here, as one will be shackled here. They're maybe just going to take this out. It does give 100 gold. It does take a bit of damage here. Shadow Demon, whoop, it's dropped down to half HP. That's going to hurt him. We'll see a mech and probably the Magic Wand as well being popped. They do smoke up though. They did that a bit close here, as Slider actually reveals himself as well as the winner. So not the best smokes coming out from this Sentinel team. That's the second smoke they've just used by these towers. And the Scourge team, smoke of their own. Actually, Invis, in fact, on the Juggernaut, they will walk into a gem. The ultimate goes right away. It's going to not follow Slider. It goes to the creeps mostly. The spin to follow it up. Juggernaut forced to back off. Just go for the Shadow Demon. They're not even going to get the Shadow Demon, though. Lycan still chasing. Death Coil is enough. Clockwork, defensive cogs, trying to help out his team. Slider goes in, as they've already lost one, and will we see some more go down? Clockwork and Slider. Slider in the middle. Big crit as he's trying to get away from the cold feet. The sprint is not up at the moment. Clockwork, the Maledict, will see him go down. AA gets the last hit. Crystal made in trouble as well. Windrunner trying to do as much damage as possible, but there's just nothing Windrunner can do at this point. 3 Sentinel Heroes have dropped. Windrunner and Slider the only 2 left standing, as Slider will be looking to blink out here. He can't though. He's being death called. Juggernaut is invis. One right click. The spin is there as well. Slider, can he get away? He's got the sprint up. Is there enough movement speed? He's got the blink. He's not going to... Oh, he gets out in the sun. He wants to now blink and TP. He finds an invis rune. He's going to be okay. TP homecoming with an invis rune. And there's nothing really that the Scourge team can do, but they're going to go for this tower now. 2 Sentinel Heroes still dead. It looks like one has respawned, is the Shadow Demon, as this tier 3 middle tower could be short-lived. Lycan though, forget the tower. He wants to go for this Windrunner. Mana Burn going down. Windrunner is going to be forced back, although he is doing some right-click damage. Lycan needs to be careful here. Taking a lot of damage, does get shield. Let's get rid of the amp damage, and maybe we can come back with this Necrobook and just try to focus down this tower. This Necrobook, oh, AA Ultimate finds the Windrunner. The Necrobook goes down. It looks like Crystal Maiden actually tanking the damage from that. I'm not quite sure. AA Ulti, Shadow Effect on CM. Is there enough damage? Doesn't look like it. Windrunner the buyback though. Going to try to save this tier 3 tower, and it looks like we'll do so. Another shackle shot, but another shield coming from the Avernus, keeping this Lycan in such a good position. This Lord of Avernus has played so damn well. He hasn't had many kills or assists. He's he's done all right. 5, 5, and 6. So he's done all right, but he's just had such great defensive capabilities with those shields. A shackle shot. This time there's no shield coming. If Lord of Avernus gets shackled in, as we will see Witch Doctor going down, probably a few more. AA in trouble. So is that Lord of Avernus, as he is in the middle. We'll have to pop that ultimate. Is there a TP out? Probably not going to come. Too many stuns. The battery stop, but here goes Jug with an ulti. Is there enough damage? The mech gets popped. Jug going to try and spin and TP. Is there a bash? Slider, he's got to hope. The cogs going to prevent the TP, I believe, or was it a bash? Something prevents the TP. Haha is the call. 4 Scourge heroes going down. Big overextension from the Scourge team as they lose 4 heroes, and we're back to dead even. 26 kills apiece. This game very much so in the balance, although Lycan trying to steal Roshan. He needs to be careful to not get picked off here. Slider is nearby, although it looks like Lycan may be okay. They're not suspecting this. And that is going to be Lycan saving grace. If Slider went in now, it would be a dead Lycan and a Roshan steal. With Cheese and Aegis, Lycan will get them both. Lucky for him, Sentinel do not catch on. That could have gone very, very differently if they had known. And Windrunner, focus fire, wants this middle lane, wants this Rax. The backdoor region is there temporarily. It's now gone. And with 3 Scourge heroes still dead, they're going to shackle the Witch Doctor. Ky.xy finds another shackle shot. He won't have that sheepstick for a while with that buyback. Although actually he will. He's still only 500 gold away. But here comes an A ultimate, pops a mech. He will manage to dodge that. The gem, I believe, does provide some vision of those A ultis coming in. Lord of Avernus gets amped up. The tower will go down. The Sentinel team now on the back foot a bit, but Jug still dead. Same goes for the Witch Doctor who just got picked off. Lycan with an Aegis and Cheese will be going into the ultimate form, trying to a bit of a messy because of this OI, guys. I'm so zoomed out, I can't tell exactly what's going on, but it looks like AA on the back foot here. He has not been perched. He will be okay. He will survive. Lycan popping the ulti, has Aegis and Cheese. He pops the Cheese just because he's in ulti form. He doesn't want to respawn with the Cheese and no ulti form up. Jug is now back on the hunt, looking for this Windrunner and maybe a Crystal Main. Pops down the spin, chasing down the CM. Does have the ultimate and going to change target. Go for the Shadow Demon. Is there an ultimate from Jug? He gets shackled though. Lash6a will get shielded again. Lord of Avernus spot on, and now Jug going to try chase down this Slider. He wants to get rid of that gem. Slider stun. Slaughter sprinting away, does have that blink dagger. Looks like Slaughter will be okay here, but Crystal Maiden not okay. Does go down to the Ancient Apparition NFR as winner on the high ground. Power shot going through. Juggernaut still trying to chase. Has that Sanjin Yasha. The stun missing. Oh, bit of a risky play there. Trying to bank on that stun. Not going to happen as Jug catches out a courier. Not going to actually latch on and fish that one in, but he will prevent himself from chasing the Slaughter. Slaughter looks like he will back off. He's going to have to try to defend this tier 3 tower. They've already lost 2. The Shadow Demon and the Crystal Maiden. Juggernaut ulti. It's going to be enough. One more right click. Slaughter goes down. Ky.XY gets the last hit. The gem is on the ground. They want to destroy that, or at least pick it up for their own team. It looks like Lord of Avarice. Nope, not going to pick it up. Going to destroy it. And the Rat going to go down in record time. The Necrobook 3. The Lycan damage. The Jug damage. Slaughter forced to engage on the Lycan. Lycan, I believe, still has that Aegis with the shield preventing the amp damage. He does have the Aegis, taking a lot of damage. He does get mixed up by the Lord of Avarice, and this range Rex could go down as well. Shackle Shot goes in. Witch Doctor gets stuck for a little bit, but there's just not enough damage to take down these Scourge heroes. Juggernaut still full HP. The Healing Ward was up for a bit as well, and they're going to try get in for some more kills. Juggernaut goes in. The spin on Crystal Maiden, even with that Ghost Scepter taking so much damage. Another kill for the Scourge team. Buyback from Clockwork. The mid racks will go down, and this Scourge team looking in a good position. Ky.XY with the Lycan and Lash6a playing the Juggernaut to great effect as Slaughter forced to blink on that. He's got the Ogre Axe, but no BKB as of yet. Windrunner does manage to take out the Witch Doctor as AA forcing in. They're playing very aggressive. I think AA may have overextended here. The amp damage, the right click damage. AA gets shielded up, going to keep himself alive a bit longer. Lord of Avarice does have the ulti, trying to use that to heal himself up a bit and keep this AA alive. AA taking a lot of right click damage. Ky.XY, great hero control, trying to chase in. We'll get this Lord of Avarice as there's no ulti. He denies himself. Some more great play. Slaughter, though, blink in, catches the Ancient Apparition, will get some stuns off, and AA in all kinds of trouble. Has Ghost Scepter and Force Off. Not sure which is on cooldown, though, as it doesn't seem like the cooldowns are showing because of this, because of something. Maybe because this is, in fact, a replay, but Slaughter will manage to catch up. He's going to find this Courier as well. Courier needs to be microed. Ooh! Does manage to do so, Lycan. He's got his BKB on that. Does not want to lose this Courier, as it looks like Slaughter still looking around for it. Not going to find it, though. Lycan wants to pick up that BKB, and it looks like the Courier will not be found by Slaughter. Top lane, Jug gets back just in time to defend. Jug trying to build a basher at this point. Going all out with DPS, as well as some lockdown to help maybe deal with that winner. And if you get a bash off on him, it'll definitely help kill him, as we will see Sheepstick is now finished by the winner. The bird is going to fly in, drop off the BKB for this Lycan, who is going to become a much bigger pest. Now, he still has that Aegis as well. He's used up the cheese, but the Aegis is still there. As with the Dire team, sorry, the Scourge team, I should be saying, are looking to make something happen here. As bottom lane, we do see a tier 2 tower does get dropped. The Central team gets some more gold going their way. Slaughter, how close is that BKB? He's got 1600 gold, could buy the Mythal Hammer, still needs a BKB recipe, so 1300 gold away. Top lane, Windrunner. Sheepstick is up, does have 1900 gold, probably wants to save for buyback at this point. May even sell those Arcane Boots, has plenty of mana with the Sheepstick, although maybe not for his team. But bottom lane, the engagement is there. Slaughter, Maledict, Witch Doctor ultimate, the Juggernaut is there. And we do see 2 kills going the Scourge's way. They take out the Shadow Demon. They take out the Slaughter. TP out coming. Crystal Maiden somehow TP's out. I don't quite know how, but does manage to do so. And now we will see a chase not succeeding, unfortunately. Clockwork as well, not anywhere to be seen. As it looks like the Scourge team feeling confident. They want to push on forward. They think they can make this happen. They think they can push their advantage, get some more kills going their way. Bottom lane, Witch Doctor, Django up on him. Going to provide his team some nice auras. Winner just going for the counter push at top, recognizing there's a big threat coming at bottom lane. He can't really do much except maybe force some to TP home, which is going to be the Ancient Apparition at the moment. Juggernaut nearby as well, so Winner does need to be careful. Does have that 4-star. Sheep goes in. Winner just wants his tower. Juggernaut. Lothar's in. Ky.XY needs to be careful. Juggernaut is just going to try and chase. Is he going to 4-star? He does. Juggernaut will be there with a spin. No, he's just going to yeah, with a spin. He's not going to use the ultimate as of yet. Winner, though, gets hit by an A ultimate. Can Jug catch up? The 4-star is there from AA. Ky.XY taking a lot of damage. The shadow effect is still there. One more right click. Jug going to get this. Is there a win run? No, there's not. AA gets the last hit, in fact. Nice little play there, and they now find themselves up 35 to 29, finally breaking away, finally finding something to separate these two teams. As bottom lane, a bit of engagement, buyback from the winner, looking to make something happen. Witch Doctor TP out, not going to happen. Clockwork is there with a hook shot as they do get that kill. The Necrobook 3 is there in the fray, trying to keep this Lord of Avernus alive. He does have that mech being popped, not going to keep himself alive. He does have the ultimate. That will keep him alive a bit longer. How much longer though? Only about 6 or 7 seconds as it does wear off, and now he'll get focused down. 2 kills going the way for Ky.xy. He did have to buy back for it, and he will tank a Necrobook 3. Happy to get that 100 gold. Not too worried about the damage as there's no Scourge Heroes there to use that to great effect. Although AA Ultimate is flying in bottom. Going to miss the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon who has in fact earned up now. Should be okay. AA Ultimate just going to land near the Crystal Main, and Clockwork not getting too much damage dealt though. As we will see bottom lane being maybe pressured by the Scourge team. They have got Lycan there. They do need to wait for a couple of their heroes to respawn. Juggernaut at top has Lothars, has his Cranium Basher up. Lash6a, some nice farm on him. 13 kills, 141 CS. All about the kills though for him. As Slaughter, 98 CS, has his Blink Dagger. Must be close to that BKB by now. Sitting on 400 gold. I imagine he's bought that Mithril Hammer. There we go. Mithril Hammer about 900 gold away from BKB. We're not going to be slowed down from any sort of item after that buyback. Does still have 2k gold though, so maybe not. Could pick up an MKB or some kind of right-click damage. As we will see Lycan at bottom lane continuing to farm. He's got a Blink Dagger. So Blink Dagger on Lycan, going for pure mobility here. Ky.xy, with an unconventional item build. As we will see AA Ultimate slowing down this push and also just being a damn pest onto some of these heroes at mid lane. Regen though is going to be picked up by Windrunner as they may want to try and find this Juggernaut at top lane. Do they have a gem? They do have an amp damage here. Juggernaut, he gets hooked. There's going to be an amp going down. He does not have too much. He uses Omni Slash. Can he escape this? He's not going to manage to do so. Clockwork is there, making sure they get the kill. But bottom lane, the Raxing is coming. Lycan is there, making sure that the Sentinel team pay for that kill there. Lycan going to get at least a melee Rax out of this, maybe even the range Rax. He does have Ultiform still up. He has his Blink Dagger. Can he blink out? He does do so. He dodges the Stardust stun. Clockwork is there waiting. Clockwork, red HP, in the wrong place at the wrong time, pops the Cogs, and it looks like Clockwork will be okay, although there are some Lycan wolves still chasing him down. Lycan, ooh, he wants this kill maybe. He is amped up. He does need to be careful. He does have the Aegis. Does not want to definitely doesn't want to just waste it though. As bottom lane, the range Rax being chipped away at by this siege creep as Juggernaut goes down. He buys back. He dies again. 2 quick deaths for Lash. A bit of a silly play there from him, as AA as well will pay for that aggression as well. Lycan maybe wants to send in those wolves to help deal with this range Rax, although top lane, that's where Lycan is. He's got the tier 3 tower. He wants this Rax, and it looks like he will get what he wants. He will pay the iron price. The range barracks not going to go down, but this melee barracks taking too much damage. It does go down. And now, actually, it looks like they maybe, they're not going to hang around. Lycan just going to back off, leave the Witch Doctor to die. Although Lycan has been found by Slaughter. The stun is there. And Ky.xy in a bit of trouble. He does have the Aegis, but the problem is he does not have his ultimate form up for a bit of a while here. He will get stunned once, twice, and he will go down. The Purge is there, and it looks like he will die twice. Even with his Aegis, he's going to die again. Maybe going to buy back and then wait for Roshan to respawn. The Sheepstick is there, the Shackle as well. And an easy kill for the Sentinel team, but the problem is they've lost middle racks. They've lost the melee racks from both bottom and top. And this range rack at bottom, very low on HP. This Lycan just being a complete and utter nuisance. Counter pushing and just avoiding only team fights. I mean, the team fight for the Sentinel team is very, very strong here, but they know they can just push so damn fast. There we go. Lycan buyback. Going to try check out Roshan here. It's not out as of yet, but he can just take out some Ancients. And then even just go bottom, push this range racks. And Sentinel know they have to make something happen now. They are in such a bad position down 4 racks because they want to push. They want to push now. Slaughter catches out the Lord of Avernus. Uh-oh. Trouble for Zelda. Should go down here. And with that, we do see the bottom. The range racks actually gets taken out by some creeps. Someone's going to TP in top. Is that maybe the Juggernaut? Yes, it's Jug looking for this Crystal Main. As Crystal Main going to be in a bit of trouble here. May have to pop the Ghost Scepter. Does see an Omni Slash. Omni Slash not going to go through that Ghost Scepter. Juggernaut, a bit of silly play there. He's got the spin though. Is that enough? Crystal Main being body blocked. The mech going to keep him alive. Juggernaut once again overextending, over-aggressive. Lash6a, 3 deaths in just a couple minutes, but Lycan doing some damage, chipping away at this bottom lane. And even though Jug playing a bit silly, they're getting caught out there. It is just, the game is still in the control for the Scourge team, as we will see just 1 ranged barracks left alive. Lycan going to maybe back off, go for this Roshan as well. It looks like GG will be called by Ky.xy though. There's just nothing they can do to prevent this push. They're never going to be able, they can't push out these lanes with their heroes. They haven't got the late game carry potential. Roshan is now back, and it looks like Ky.xy is going to go for that one, blinking his way closer. Why the hell not? As we will see. Yeah, there we go. They're going to go for that. And I think the Sentinel team are just about done for here. Ky.xy at least seems to think so. The rest of the 4 players still playing this out. I mean, Ky.xy as well. I mean, he's going to pick up another iron, picked up a Maelstrom. That's going to give them some DPS. Sentinel, they were down some kills, but since then they found a kill lead. But the problem is Scourge are trading kills. They're giving their opponents kills in exchange for barracks. It's never a good trade for the team who's losing barracks, just to get a few kills here and there. As they did manage to pick off Jug a few times. They pick off even the Lycan, the Lord of Avernus. Gigolo says, I want cheese. Please, just give me that cheese. It's going to go... Aegis actually goes to the AA. Lycan going to pick up the cheese. And he is now going to be very, very scareful. Very, very fearful, as we will see. His top lane going to be the final focus for the Scourge team. Blade Mail is up on the Clockwork, and there's just so little the Central team can do. Ky.xY says, I want the Aegis, man. Give me that Aegis. Why not? Why not? As the Scourge team now marching forward with 5 heroes. Juggernaut hasn't picked up too much since his batch, but that's after a few deaths and a few overextensions. But he's just going to go Lothar's in, look for this Shadow Demon. Clockwork is there as well. The Blade Fury going to help take out this creep wave. Excuse me, maybe help set up a nice Omni Slash, and there we go. Lycan focusing down the racks. The Glyph gets popped. Going to keep it alive a bit longer, but Pod finishing off the Clockwork, and with that, my hiccups are going to get worse and worse, guys. Holy crap, I'm trying to talk, I'm just constantly hiccuping, but they do get the racks. Their Witch Doctor off and doing a lot of damage. Clockwork says, get me out of here. The hook shot not going to go anywhere, as Winrunner Ky.xy trying to keep himself alive. Forced up out. He will get back to farm. Great play from Ky.xy. Great farm. 13 and 3, but it wasn't enough. In the end, the Scourge team, with their draft, with their strategy, just out, not so much, definitely not outplaying him. Ky.xy, as an individual performance, played better than probably anyone in this game, but the team aspect always is going to be more important, and the Scourge team had the better strategy. The Lord of Avernus, with all those shields, preventing those shackle shots. I mean, Ky.xy hit some amazing shackle shots, but every time Lord of Avernus was there with an Aphotic shield, keeping whoever got shackled alive, and also getting rid of all those amp damages, as we will see Ky.xy trying to go in. He will get taken out. The throne will go down, guys, and with that, we will see Ky.xy's team defeated by Lash6a and Co. Nick X8, Skynet Zelda, Skynet Podum, and Deparuku's NFR. So some great play coming out from the Scourge team, as we do see Ky.xy and Co. being defeated. Anyways, guys, that was your APDL Asia Pro Dota League match between two teams. It is an in-house league. You can check it out over on RGC, the APDL. It is all, of course, sponsored by Ezone. So to everyone who wants to support esports, be sure to check out Ezone Dubai on Facebook. That's facebook.com/Ezone Dubai. I am, of course, Gods from Go2 Gamers, helping cover this league and just help do my part to make sure that these tournaments, these leagues which deserve coverage, get some. Anyways, guys, that is it from me. I'm going to be tuning out now. You can maybe check out some Dota 2 action over on the Beyond the Summit channel. But for now, guys, that's it from the APDL, the Asia Pro Dota League. We're going to be doing some more matches from that maybe over the next few weeks, as that is the end for today. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed that game. There was a lot of Avernus. What game were you watching, Infinity Quody? There was a lot of Avernus absolutely owning it up there, as we do come to an end now. So anyways, guys, do check out Ezone Dubai on Facebook. The link is there on the stream. And good night and good evening, guys.